What's going on, you guys? Back at it with another video. I'm up here in Wisconsin, trying to pick my load up. Really hope they can get me in tonight. But anyway, I want to talk about. So you want to be an owner-operator. You want to go out and buy your own truck. So here's a few things that might help you out to determine, are you ready? Can you do it financially? All that kind of stuff. These are my thoughts, my opinions. So you take them how you want, but these are my thoughts. These are my game plans that might help you out. So first thing is first, you're tired of being a company driver. You want something different. And so you want to go out and buy a truck. Well, you got to figure out, why do you want to buy a truck? Is it because you're just tired of being a company driver? Or do you want something more out of it? Do you want to where you own your own truck, where you can go to do your own thing? So there's a bunch of whys that play into why should you be an owner-operator? Why should you get your own truck? That's basically what I'm kind of going through on this part. So you figured out why you want to do it. You're like, all right, I want to do it for whatever reason. Now here's the next question that you want to figure out. You want to figure out, are you financially stable to be able to jump into going out and buying a truck? Being an owner-operator is a lot different than being a lease purchase. They're about the same, but they both, if you fall back on both, they're gonna repo the truck regardless. But the difference between a lease purchase, you can't take the truck where you want. If you're failing in that lease program, you can't be like, all right, I need to get out of here, I need to go elsewhere. You can't do that in a lease purchase for most companies. Now, you go out and buy a truck. You can go out right now, buy a truck anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000. Get yourself a good running truck that will make you some money. And so that's the plus side on being a owner-operator, is you can take that truck anywhere you want. So let's say you leased on the Prime Inc. It is not working out. You're not making no money. You're paying $1,200 a week on truck and maintenance and whatever, or more. It could be more. I'm just giving an example. And you don't have enough money to put bread on the table. So in that instance, you have to walk away from that truck. You wasted all that money, you wasted all that time, and now you're out of all that money. You got to look into this for everybody that's looking into doing the lease purchase. Like I said, owner-operator, whole different story. You're making that truck payment. You got financed through a bank, wherever you got financed at. So you can take that truck wherever you want. That is the nice thing about having your own truck, being an owner-operator is what I'm trying to say. So we kind of went through that stuff. Now the financial part. Do you have so much bills at home to where your bills cost, let's just say, I'm just throwing it out there, just some numbers, you're spending $4,000 a month on bills? I hope not, but a lot of people do. And you're going to jump into this lease program, but you're going to make $4,000. So why would you jump into the lease program if you're not going to make no money in your pocket? So you got to look into that. You got to be very cautious about that. Now, if you're somebody that's single, they don't got a place to, they don't got an apartment, a house, a car note, they got a couple credit cards, but nothing major, lease purchase might be a good fit for you, because you can get into the game to where you only have to worry about food and a phone bill. Can't go wrong there. So you, regardless, are going to make some money out of the lease purchase program. Same thing with owning your own truck. If you got high expenses at home, are you going to be able to make a profit owning your own truck? If you cannot make a profit owning your own truck, you do not belong buying a $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 truck, because that is a very high gamble risk. Unless you're going to make a ridiculous amount of net income. So, and that goes on to the same side as a single person. They got no bills, they got nothing. They can afford to go drop $3,500, $4,000 down on a used truck and get on rolling. So that's the plus side on it. Now, we're going to get in the final part. This is, like I said, my opinion, my thoughts. You can take it how you want it. You can thumbs it up, thumbs it down. I really don't care. Doesn't bother me one bit. I'm just trying to give out some advice for new drivers that aren't really sure if they want to jump into it. So the last and final question is, do you have the money, financially have the money to jump into a lease purchase, owner operator, buy your own truck, regardless if you are going to lease it on to Knight, Prime, CR England, Swift, whoever it is? Do you have the financial money to put down on that truck? Do you have $3,500 to $5,000 to put down on that truck? Now, if you say you do, then that's a good thing, because you know what it's going to take. Now, do you have money set aside? Do you have $3,000 to $4,000 or $5,000, let's say $3,000 to $4,000 set aside on top of that $3,000 to $5,000 that you just put down? So in reality, do you have around $8,000 in your pocket, in your bank, to go and start a business? Because trucking is a business, and that is the real question. If you have that money, then it might work out for you, because too many people jump into a lease purchase, owner operator with no money, and some of them they fail at it, some of them succeed at it. It all depends on your financial situations. So hopefully this helped everybody out kind of understand more of it, because like, if y'all been watching, I've been talking about lease purchase, all kinds of variable ideas, and hopefully this one will kind of clear it up more for somebody that wants to go and jump into a lease purchase or an owner operator. So remember though, make sure if you want to succeed in anything, lease or owner operator, you gotta have at least $2,000 to $3,000 set aside, which will cover that truck note for 3 or so months, or whatever bills that you need to be covered if that truck were to break down. Because if you go lease onto a carrier, more than likely they will give you a fuel card. You can go fuel with that fuel card, and they take it out of your settlement. If you're an owner operator, you have your own authority, you're paying that fuel out of your own pocket. And the last thing you want to do is not have $3 to $4 grand for like fuel or whatever else, and now you're stuck. You can't go nowhere. You can't even finish your delivery because you got no money. So hopefully this helped you all out. If you like the video, thumbs it up. Even if you don't, thumbs it down. It doesn't matter. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to ring that bell. Leave your comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And hopefully soon we can get loaded here. I'm really hoping, because definitely want to get get a little bit of midnight running. Haven't done this in a while, and we're going to be doing some midnight driving, which will be fun. Y'all be safe out there. Keep on trucking if you are. And it is a hard time right now. There's a lot of people that are trying to get their CDLs and they can't. So stick with it. Keep on studying. Once you get it, the economy will hopefully get better, and you can get back to getting your all CDL and whatnot. So y'all be safe, and see you next one.